In a quaint neighborhood, Whiskers the detective cat was known far and wide for his sharp wit and unparalleled ability to solve even the most puzzling mysteries. His keen senses and meticulous nature made him the go-to cat whenever someone needed help. One sunny afternoon, Whiskers was relaxing in his favorite chair, reading a book on famous feline detectives, when a frantic knock at the door interrupted his peace. He opened the door to find Mr. Squeaky, a small, nervous mouse, trembling and holding his hat. "Whiskers, you must help me. Mrs. Purrington's prized pearl necklace has gone missing," he squeaked. Whiskers grabbed his magnifying glass and detective hat. "Lead the way, Mr. Squeaky. We have no time to waste." They arrived at Mrs. Purrington's elegant home, where she was pacing anxiously. "Oh, Whiskers, my grandmother's pearl necklace has vanished. I wore it last night to the charity ball, and now it's gone," she cried. Whiskers examined the scene carefully. He noticed a trail of muddy paw prints leading from the window to the jewelry box. "It appears someone entered through the window," he observed. Mr. Squeaky gasped. "But who could it be? The window was closed when we arrived." Whiskers followed the prints to the garden, where he spotted Shadow, a sleek black cat known for his stealth and mysterious demeanor, lurking behind a bush. "Shadow, what brings you here?" Whiskers inquired. Shadow stepped out, his eyes glinting. "I might ask you the same, Whiskers. I heard there was a commotion and came to investigate." Whiskers narrowed his eyes. "Did you see anyone suspicious around here last night?" Shadow shook his head. "No, but I did hear some rustling near the rose bushes." Whiskers nodded thoughtfully and proceeded to inspect the bushes. There, he found a small piece of fabric caught on a thorn. "This must belong to our thief," he mused. He continued his search, eventually finding more prints leading to the old shed at the end of the garden. Inside the shed, Whiskers discovered a stash of stolen items, including Mrs. Purrington's pearl necklace. Just as he was about to leave, he heard a soft meow. Out stepped a young stray cat, looking frightened. "Please don't hurt me," she pleaded. "I took the necklace because I was hungry and desperate. I didn't mean any harm." Whiskers softened. "Why didn't you ask for help?" The stray cat hung her head. "I was too ashamed." Whiskers returned the necklace to Mrs. Purrington and explained the situation. Touched by the stray cat's plight, Mrs. Purrington decided to help her. "You can stay with me. No more stealing." The stray cat, grateful and relieved, agreed. Whiskers smiled, knowing he had solved another case and also helped someone in need. Shadow, impressed by Whiskers' compassion, offered to teach the stray cat some useful skills. From that day on, the neighborhood felt a little brighter. Whiskers continued his detective work and keep motivate himself. Like, subscribe.